Before we start our reading today, I do have a message that is coming through to me really, really strongly today, which is that you don't have to feel bad about moving on. Whatever it is that you're moving on from, you're holding on because you actually feel bad for the person or situation that you need to move on from, and you get to set that down. You get to set that down. You don't have to feel bad for moving on, and it is actually keeping you from fully disengaging and moving on. So this is the time where all of us get to say, hey, we've acknowledged that something isn't for us anymore, and it is time to make a change and time to move on. And part of that process is saying it's okay. I don't have to feel bad about that. You don't have to feel bad about that. That is a message I got very, very strongly for the collective this morning, and I wanted to share that before we get into our reading. So that felt good. That felt good to get that message and to pass that on. Now let's see. Whoa. Let's see what other messages we have today. All right. Choice. Oh my goodness. Strong choice too with the Valkyrie card. Oh, we keep getting this message that you have so many opportunities in front of you and so many doors that are opening for you. And you are starting to see some of those doors open this week. You are starting to see some of those choices and decisions that you have ahead of you. And what the cards want you to know is that you can choose wisely, but let go of fear of making the wrong decision when it comes to these choices, because they're all at least decent. That's what I'm saying. It's like you've got a bag of apples. Some of them are better than others. Don't be afraid that you're going to choose the wrong one. I think that's what we want to channel today, is that a lot of times our decisions are held back from fear. And none of these are catastrophic paths that are in front of you. And it might be simple as, you know, this person's talking to me here. Do I speak with them? You know what I mean? These choices, some of them are going to look really, really small. And just go with your gut in the moment. So as you're presented with these doors that are opening, these opportunities, these choices, some are small, some are big. And what we're hearing is kind of go with how you're feeling, like channel your intuition and it will guide you correctly, but don't decide out of fear. The Valkyrie is brave and she's strong. So you need to be making these choices from a position of strength as they come up. That feels really good. Make these choices based on a position of strength and set aside fear. And this goes back to that quote of what would you do? What would you do? What would you choose if there was no fear? This is how you need to make your decisions in this moment. This is the cards are telling us. That's really, really strong. That is really strong. The other card that came out in that big pile that just flopped out is gratification. So when you're choosing this way, all of your paths are going to lead to this gratification of your deepest desires. So everything that you're desiring is on the horizon, and the universe is presenting you with choices very soon. They've started. You're starting to see some of them. You're starting to see small signs, but they're not all here yet. So don't despair if you're like, Gabby, I'm not seeing them yet. There's little things that are coming up, but this is unfolding starting now and over the next couple of weeks, that these choices are going to start. I can see it like hitting you in the face is basically what's happening. So as you make those choices from a decision of strength, that is what is going to lead to the gratification of all of your desires. You're being presented with opportunities to step into the life you want, everything that you're desiring. And that comes from choosing based on strength and letting go of fear. That is super, super powerful. Wow, that is really huge. I love that. I can see it in my head and I love it. That's amazing. And yeah, this is the journey, and this is you stepping into the light, just like Persephone, who spends half the year in darkness and half the year in light. This is you stepping into your light and into the spring and summer of your life. Wow, that is what you're stepping into, the spring and summer of your life. Whew. All right, I just got chills saying that. Yep. And so interesting, we got loyalty as well. And so you have so much loyalty around you, people that are loyal to you. You have very loyal supporters, and you have a strong sense of loyalty as well. And for some reason, I'm seeing that this loyalty is also what is carrying you through. And so it sounds like you can rely on the strong supporters in your life, and you can rely on yourself and your own awareness of what is right and wrong in order to guide your steps. Interesting. So yeah, loyalty is going to be a big part of this journey for you. And I think that maybe part of that message is that as you step into this spring and summer of your life, I don't want you to be afraid of what you have to leave behind, because what's for you will come with you. What's for you will come with you on this journey. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that that is a huge kind of epiphany today. That is part of why you've been afraid of moving on. That's almost part of why you've been holding back from stepping forward into this new life, is you're afraid of leaving what you care about behind. But you don't have to be afraid of that. Move forward with strength and confidence, and know that everything that is supposed to be with you will still be with you. And the other card that we got along with loyalty was alchemy with Circe. And yes, alchemy is change, but it's also ascendancy. And so you are alchemizing your life and your spiritual journey. You are about to step into this incredibly important pivotal moment that will move you into this spring and summer of your life and your spiritual journey as well. So this isn't just a material change for you, which it is. This is a material and a spiritual change for you. So you moving forward with these choices from a position of strength is moving you along your soul's journey as well. And for those of you who are in the process of your spiritual awakening, you're going to know what I'm talking about. If you're a little earlier in that journey, I want you to sit with that and accept it, even if you don't fully understand it yet. But this next step you're about to take is going to change your physical life on this plane as you know it, in ways that you deeply desire. But you desire it because it is also part of your soul's journey. If you can move forward in this position of strength and let go of this fear and let go of this guilt, then you are actually learning one of your soul lessons that you were put here to learn. That is why this reading feels so powerful as it's coming through me today, is because we all want these amazing material changes, right? But even more importantly, taking that long view, we want to have our soul's ascendancy. And that is what you are moving into in this next stage, is this ascendancy, which is why some of these earthly ties have been stripped away from you, because it's time to ascend to the next stage of your life and the next stage of your soul's journey on this earth. Don't worry, I'm not saying anything morbid. This is actually quite beautiful. Wow. If you know this is for you and you want this for your life and for your soul's transformation on this earth, let me know. Tell me that you accept this message. More importantly, tell yourself that you accept this message, because amazing things are unfolding for you. Yeah. Thank you for being part of this reading with me. This was very powerful today.